I'm excited to be able to talk to a big football player from Wayne High School, Evan Hingenstall. He's a sophomore, 6'4", 280, and excited to have you today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Evan, let's talk first about wrestling, because I know you're a two-sport guy. I like wrestlers who play defensive line, but you're an offensive lineman, and you can see your wrestling skills. How long did you wrestle?
I've wrestled for 3 years, I think. I started in sixth grade, took a break, and then came back 2 years, freshman and sophomore.
Okay, you're wrestling with one of the better wrestlers in Ohio heavyweight. Both of you guys do a tremendous job, Josh Padilla and you.
Yeah.
What's the biggest difference between football and wrestling?
The biggest difference in my book is football is more of like a team sport. Like I get to be with my brothers on the line, but in wrestling, I'm one-on-one the whole time. Like it's me versus the other guy, and I have to be like a beast out there.
You better be in shape too, right?
Yeah, you got to be in good shape.
Is it a different kind of shape? You almost have to be in better shape as a wrestler, right?
Yeah, you got to be in way better shape to wrestle than for football.
Okay. Let's talk football. That's where we better start, okay? Because I'm always intrigued with wrestlers. My defensive coordinator for a few years was a head wrestling coach, and used to go to wrestling matches. And I didn't get too excited about the 108 and 112 and 115 pounders, but they were pretty tough. But I was more into you guys, the heavyweights, and you go about 178 or whatever it was up. That's when it got exciting. Tell me about, let's talk football now, which is your strength. Okay, you're in the class of 2023, and you have some really good offensive linemen. Okay, this junior year coming up, there are really 10 probably linemen that I really like, and you're one of them. And you're not out there yet, but you will be, because yep. I know you're out there because I've had different Mid-American schools ask about you. What's the best thing about playing football?
The best thing about playing football is just being able to play with my friends and like my brothers, and just being able to make new friends on the field and just compete, really.
And then being six, how tall are you?
6'4".
6'4", 280. That helps you compete too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you started this year on the offensive line. You played some center and you played some guard, right?
Yep.
And you look good at center too, by the way. Snapping.
Yeah, I'm working.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm working on playing everything on the line, working on tackle, guard, and center.
Your offensive line, by the way, is going to be crazy. I mean, you have some very, very skilled guys. Okay, what else about football? What else do you like about it?
What I really like about football is just being able to compete and just showing my skills out there, just playing with my boys and just being able to play.
Let's answer this then. I've had the top linemen, almost every offensive lineman say, well, it's a chance to go out and hurt people and rough up people and not get in trouble. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, that's a big reason why.
Those guys all say that. I mean, Josh said it, and the lineman over Finley said it, different places. Okay, what made you get started in football? Because your size? You probably. I mean, what got you into it originally then?
What's the lowest age you could play? I started playing football. Like,
okay,
how big I was just meant to play football, and I just love it.
Anybody along the way in your background so far that's helped you get where you are, or you give a lot of credit to, and you look back and say, they've been really influential on me. Anybody like that?
The only reason I am where I am now is because of my dad. He's the reason I'm here.
That's good. That's really good. Is he a solid dad or an over crazy dad?
He's a solid dad. He's a solid dad.
Okay. Okay. What about anybody in the like a sports figure that you kind of emulate? You kind of like, you don't mock everything they do or but you really like them. Anybody like that you watch on TV? And it can be any sport, any pro or college athlete that you really look at?
I forget his name, but he's the tackle from Iowa that was handling at 400 pounds. I kind of look up to him a little bit.
Good, good. I forget his name too, as well. Okay, any kind of crazy things on game day that you do that would surprise? Any unusual, any ritual?
I kind of just zone out and like listen to my music and get ready for the game. That's pretty much it. That's what I do every time.
Well, that's good. Listen to the music, man.
Yep.
Okay, now I have 3 or 4 crazy questions, and this is one of them. If you could trade places with somebody for one day, who would it be, Evan?
I trade places with Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
QB.
He's got it made, doesn't he?
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. Now he's worked hard to get where he is, but he's reaping some benefits. I mean, it's really good. That's interesting, and he's a tremendous competitor. You know, nobody really thinks that, but he is. I mean, he hates to lose and stuff like that. How's school going? Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm a A/B student. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about majoring in, or what do you think? Majoring in college. Any early ideas?
Right now, I'm thinking about something in business. I just don't know what yet, but something in business.
Okay. And Wayne gives you a good support on that. And let's come back with one more question. What's really, really something that you say, man, I can't live without that? What would it be? And don't count football. Anything else?
I don't think I could live without my dad because he gets me looked at. He gets me the help I need. He gets me the workouts. He gets me everything. So I don't think I could live without him.
That's really good. Okay, let's talk football then. You're playing offensive center and offensive guard. Yeah. What are your strengths as a football player?
My strengths right now are being at my maneuverability, like how fast I am and how quick my hands are right now.
Really? Why do you say? Who's told you that? What do you mean your hands are fast?
Like I can get a punch in quick. Like I have good reach. I have fast hands. I'm just quick with my hands.
You are, by the way. I'm agreeing with you. Okay, what else? What do you have to work on then?
I don't think there's anything specific I have to work on, but I think I need to just work on being an all around better player. That's what I need to work on, just all around better.
What does that mean?
Like I just want to get better as a whole. Like I could work on my feet can always get better, my hands can always get better. I could just become a better player.
Okay, it's good. I was trying to you could pinpoint. How about, do you have to be a little bit better bender?
I think I could bend a little more. I just need to work on it. And if I had to pick one thing to work on, it would probably be I could work on my feet, maybe.
Maybe. You know, I'm cutting you off. I'm sorry, but your feet in the setup and passing is pretty good. You know, you get out there, and then the other thing is, I'm surprised. You know, you do a good job with your hands, and then maybe stay with blocks more because you got that wrestling mentality. Sometimes you're knocking them down, and you know your brute strength weighs out. And I would work a little bit more on that. But I like your pass pro and your setup and everything. You do a good job with that, especially as a sophomore. You got to get better, obviously. And then I really think that watching you snap the football, you do a natural at that. You know what I'm saying? You can keep your head up and do it and block at the same time. You block, and the other thing you do really well, I think, is your speed down the line of scrimmage on sliding down and then getting to the second level. But I don't know what you call it anymore. I always called it blocking down. and
Yeah, we
reading
hope.
and things like that, reach blocking and whatever. But you do a good job of that. And I think a lot of that's from your wrestling, because you talk about in wrestling, you have to be able to shoot, you have to be able to and do those kinds of things, I think. So, but that's really good. Okay, next question on crazy. What talent would you like to have that you don't have and you probably never will have?
I think
What talent would you like to have?
I probably sing.
Why do all you big linemen say that too? You're all sing. You want to do a little, what kind of music would you sing?
I'd sing a little bit of country music, probably country.
Country music.
Yeah.
Oh my golly. I like country music. That's really good. Alan Jackson, man. I listen to him all the time. Okay, has there been in your short career, high school career or junior high, has there ever been one moment that sticks out for you, that stands out, that you remember, you always remember?
Back in the day when I was like young, I was on defense and I got a pick and I almost scored it on Lebanon. I remember that. Never forget that.
What position were you playing?
I was
Linebacker?
playing nose guard and I got a pick.
Yeah, nose guard.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good. What advice would you give a freshman? You're going into your junior year, you're going to be starting and you're going to be playing. And what advice would you give to a freshman that you see and he's really kind of dragging a little bit? What would you tell him?
I tell him to stop messing around in the weight room, get serious, because I didn't start lifting until late. So you start lifting now, you'll be ready and you'll probably get a spot and just start starting. You stop playing around, get together, keep your grades up and just get stronger and better. You'll get a varsity lineup.
Strong is the key, isn't it?
Yeah.
Strength is the key and quickness. Yeah, I think it's more, everything, but the quick feet like you have are really important. Upper body strength's the last thing you want. You get those core muscles and stuff, but that's really good. You don't do anything this spring, do you?
Spring?
Are you doing any sport in the spring right now? You're not running track or playing baseball, are you?
I stopped track, so right now I'm just in winter workout, spring workouts right now for football.
Okay, that's really good. And we talked about talent. We talked about sports moment. Okay, my last silly question. What's one thing that nobody knows about you? One thing that people, any of your friends, they don't know about you. What's one thing that college coaches don't know about you? Anybody.
That I like to go play basketball with my brothers. No one thinks I like to play basketball. What I do.
You do? I bet you're a banger. You're a banger, man, underneath the basket. I bet. Recruiting, just a minute. It's early. It's really early for everybody. The pandemic, COVID-19's messed a lot of things up. I think your class is going to be okay. It's the class, right? The 22 class right now. There are so many stipulations. How are you handling recruiting? Are you just getting started with it?
Just going to it real slow and just taking it easy right now. Just trying to get my name out there and just trying to get looked at. And
doing it the right way. I could give you all kind of hints on the right way and stuff. But your name's out there, okay? Because I know it's on some lists, college lists, because I know that, okay? I'm not messing with you. Okay, let's talk. Why would I recruit you? Why would I, every college coach is going to go to Wayne High School. You got two really, really good seniors right now, with the tight end and with the offensive line. Why would I want to restart recruiting you?
Because I can work well with any teammates that I come in contact with. I can work well with any group. I can bond well, and I can just I bring leadership. So
good. What Okay, you come across that way. As that, what is your strength as a person? Don't give me a lot of them. Give me what is you look at as your strength as a person.
My strength as a person would probably be like good work ethic, because I'm pretty mature right now, so I got pretty good work ethic right now.
Can I trust you?
Yeah, you can trust me. I'll get the
No,
job.
you know what I'm saying? Those kind of qualities too, right? Good
Yep.
work ethic, but what is you as a person? Trusting and you're loyal, you're going to work hard, right? I
Yeah.
would think. Okay, those along with what leadership and everything. Well, thank you very much for coming on my podcast.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for having me.
Okay, thanks.